Hello, beautiful people. Have you ever wondered what temperaments are? Have you ever wondered why you behave the way you behave? Why some things that seem normal to you, people around you seem to feel that you're being extra or too sensitive? Stick around, we'll be right back. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ujumpo of Ujumpo Unravels. In today's episode, we're going to talk about temperament. Now, what is temperament or what are temperaments, right? They are prototype of a psychological kind of personality definition of why you behave the way you behave. Now, I'm going to take it back and break it down more because this is big English. So temperament is just the reason behind your behavior. Simple. Why you act the way you act. So basically we have 4 temperaments, right? So I'm going to talk about the positive side of each temperament and the negative side, right? So you could get more clarity and insight as to, maybe I belong to this group, or maybe I have a combination of this and that, or maybe I have a combination of the 4 of them. That's why I'm a little bit complicated as a person. The 4 basic temperaments are sanguine, the second one, choleric, the third one, melancholy, and the last one, phlegmatic, right? So I'm going to talk about the positives and the negatives, or the good and the bad, or the perfect and not too perfect side, depending on the way you want to say it, right? So let's start from the first one, sanguine. So sanguines are known to be free-spirited kind of people, more like life of the party, outgoing, fun, more like carefree. They don't really take things too seriously or too hard. Very forgiving, easygoing. I don't know if you've met or if you are that kind of a person that people always say, you're just a jolly good fellow. You don't even have problem. You're always happy to jump on and just party no matter what. You shall say your mind immediately, forgive and move on. You're hardly angry. You're always happy, laughing, that kind of thing. Then maybe perhaps you have a reasonable percentage of sanguine in you, right? And then the not so good part of the sanguine is they are known to be shameless. When it seems like you're not principled, because you're not principled, right? So when it seems like you're not principled, it's as if you don't even care, what the outcome is. Hey, now I've made a mistake, I bet don't kill me. That kind of thing. They seem not to be trustworthy. They seem to be exaggerators, maybe a little bit, giving into a little kind of boasting, kinda. They say that if you have a sanguine as a salesperson, yes, the person will help you sell, but they might even sell the company before they close the deal. That kind of thing. So they might go for marketing or sales or something and propose the whole bonus to the person just because they want to win a deal. You know what I mean? They're causing damage for profit. So how do you then balance it? They are not balanced. That's just basically what I'm trying to say. Again, remember, I need to say this. No temperament is better than the other, because everybody have their good and their bad, right? So this video is just to make you more self-aware of who you are, your character, your personality, what you possess. Those things that people complain about where you don't even see it like that. You're like, okay, is that why I'm like that? So being aware of your so good side, you would want to embellish it to make it more visible, right? And then being aware of your not so good part will make you kind of mask it, tame it, and be intentional about, anything that aggravates it or makes you feel a little bit compelled to behave in that bad way that you're trying to avoid. The second one on our list is choleric. So these people are known to be very hardworking, very focused, good leaders, They are not fake people, because when you are upset them, they will tell you their mind straight up. They don't try to be diplomatic or political. Shall I say it like it is? They don't embellish anything. Hardworking, always loving to be busy. You won't see them just idle or lazy or whatever. They want to be busy, working, goal-oriented. They are into what they do. They focus, they achieve it. What is the next goal? What is the next goal? Is that goal gives them that adrenaline to keep on going in life. They want to be working. They want to be doing something. And now, on the not so good part, they can be very insensitive. As much as it's not bad for you to be confrontational, but the word is, how do you confront? You know, that kind of thing. So some people actually feel that confrontation is a bad thing. Personally, I don't think so. I think it's a beautiful thing to be aware to tell the next person how she or he has made you feel, whether good or bad. But the point there is, how do you say it? So cholerics are known to be like that, saying it like it is. They don't even care. Known to be insensitive, known to be unemotional. Like in marriage or in relationship, they say an average choleric guy or an average choleric girl does not know how to love. They can be workaholic. You know, they don't have that balance of life and work balance, right? They spend more time working because it's all about what is the next thing, what is the next thing, what is the next goal to achieve. They also are known, or they say they are master of all, jack of none. So it's not even as if they are perfectionists. No, they shall want to get busy and shall do it and be going. Yeah, they'll put in the work, don't get me wrong. But they're not into it must be perfect, right? Then we're moving to the third one, which is melancholy. I have a little bit of love-hate relationship with this temperament because I have melancholy in me, right? So it's not as if I have something against those because I'm one of the melancholy kind of temperament or group of people. So the good part of the melancholy is they are perfectionists. They are too into details. It has to be perfect. It has to be good. They love and live for praises. When they do something and people say, oh, excellent job. Or when their children passes in school and the teachers are saying, oh my God, your child is so smart. Like they live for that, right? They're very sensitive. They're very loyal people. An average melancholy, someone that has melancholy temperament dominating his or her personality, are known to be largely very loyal people, right? Very analytical. I mean, most times being a perfectionist or paying attention to details goes hand in hand with being analytical because they will analyze every little prone or con to make sure that that thing is perfect. So on the not so good part of melancholy, these people are known to fall into depression more than the other temperaments, right? And the reason is because they care so much about what people think. I mean, you can imagine someone that really loves and lives for praises automatically will care about the people's opinion, right? So when the opinion is not positive, oh my God, an average melancholy would sulk, would feel very depressed, sad, or when people don't see this person's family the way they want. You know, they want you to see that everything around them is perfect. My children are perfect. My husband is perfect. My wife is perfect. My parents are perfect. My siblings are perfect. My clique of friends, I handpicked them because I'm very analytical. You know, because I'm very detailed. I handpicked the best. So when they have issues with a friend, it's as if friendship alone can even put them into depression. Remember, they're very loyal. So every component of their life matters. You know what I mean? So that is not so good part of them. They can be very sensitive, any little thing. You know, you have to be very careful with the things you tell them. Because because they're analytical, anything you say to them has a meaning. So they must go back, dissect it, analyze it. Woe betide you if they come out with an analysis that is negative. You bruise someone now, so you begin to mend that, you know? So that is the not so good. So perfectionist, being a perfectionist, of course, is not good. It could be good depending on how you apply. Being too analytical and too sensitive is also not good. Being depressed or wanting to live for praises is also not good, because the truth is that sometimes people are sad, and because they are sad, they will tell you negative things, not necessarily because that thing is not good. And then you go and sulk because somebody has issues and the person is trying to figure out his life, and you're now sulking because, I don't know if I'm making sense. The last one we're going to talk about is phlegmatic. Personally, I don't think I have any trait of phlegmatic in me, honestly. These people, they are known to be peacemakers, balanced, one would say. They know how to manage all these other temperaments, all their weaknesses. They can manage anything. You know that, have you ever been or heard or seen or have an uncle or dad or mom, or maybe you're that kind of person, or a friend who, no matter what, you've never seen that person raise his voice. No matter the aggravation, that person is always calm. No matter how he's insulted or poked, that he or she is insulted or poked, that person is always calm. And people around will be like, how do you do it? And he's wondering, am I doing anything special? Because he's just being himself, or she's just being herself. Like, very balanced, regardless. The person is always balanced, will give constructive suggestions, opinion, or whatever, always calm, right? Balanced, peaceful, peacemaker. We always bring this person and that person that don't see eye to eye, bring peace among them. Always stable, dependable. Maybe you have that kind of father that you say, my dad does not even have wahala. He's my mom. My dad is always calm. Or maybe my mom does not have wahala. It's my dad that is the problem. I don't know if you've ever witnessed something like that. So that people that are like that are, they have a phlegmatic kind of temperament. Now, on the other side of the coin, that they are calm does not mean that they're not stubborn, because they can give in to being stubborn and lazy. So these people, you cannot easily sway them to do what they don't want to do. They are in the world of their own. That kind of thing. That daddy that, my dad, no matter if you talk from now till tomorrow, he will not tell you anything. Or my mom, you should just, that kind of people. So you can't even sometimes you don't even get to know what their emotions are. You don't even get to know what they are thinking. Sometimes you don't even get to know if they're angry with you or sad with you or happy with you, because they are usually flat. Usually. You don't know what you said that really made them that angry. You don't even know what you said that will make them excited. Even if you now do something so nice to them, they'll still tell you, thank you. As to even when you do something normal. That kind of people, you can hardly read their emotions. That's phlegmatic. So they can be lazy, they can be stubborn, they are stuck in their way or in their ways. Hardly will you ever change them, except when they are ready to change, which might take them 25 years to change from drinking coffee to drinking tea. Anyway, so that is that. Like I said earlier, no temperament is better, and no one has one temperament. Hardly will you see someone that possesses only one. We are a mixture of sometimes all, or two, or three. You know what I mean? So someone could have 40% sanguine, 30% phlegmatic, and then maybe 30% melancholy. Or someone might have 50% sanguine, 40% phlegmatic, and maybe 10% melancholy. That kind of thing. Or some people can even have 90% sanguine, and then maybe 10% choleric. So maybe this will give you an idea of, are you a sanguine that is always free-spirited, life of the party, but not really very detailed? Always like, you're not disciplined. You can't even, keep to promises you made to yourself. For example, you want to start on a weight loss journey, and you say, today, I'm going to start. And then you do it for a day, the next day you've already given up. That's an example to describe the sanguine people. And then choleric, always working, always looking for the next goal, the next thing to achieve, the next thing to do. Most times you don't know, in the midst of doing that, you step on people's toes because you're insensitive. You really don't consider how to structure what you say. Say it, convey the message, but say it in a polite way so that the person would understand. Just because you feel the person has done something bad, I will talk the way I want to be. They fear the person. Sometimes, And then melancholy, very loyal, very stable, very detailed, very organized, very neat, but sometimes too hard on yourself, not even enjoying life because you're always thinking, analyzing, trying to make sure that people are happy with you, people are perfect, things around you are perfect. My dear, don't go kill yourself, because nothing can be perfect. You see, this perfection is not something you can achieve. You can try to be better daily, but achieving perfection, don't go kill yourself. And then for the phlegmatic, you are always plain. Just always balanced. You always like that, right? No up, no down. Okay, that is good. But sometimes you need to be up for a situation, and sometimes you need to be down for a situation. So what happens when you face those challenges? Are you able to kind of be flexible to fit what is required from you at that time? That's when it becomes a challenge, right? Again, remember that anything that is a strength could also be a weakness, depending on the way you apply it. Okay, guys, till next time, I beg you, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the notification box here or here, I don't know, share, like, comment. Till next time, remember to hang in there, because the best is next. Bye-bye, love you. Mwah.